Welcome back to Tucson, Arizona. Dave Vincent alongside Dave Fink for this men's semifinals of the big ball singles. Oscar Sordia and Samzon Hernandez gonna fight it out here on the main court. Number 2 versus number 3 seed.
Semifinal, big ball from Oscar from Orange County, and then Samzon from LA. I'll just score. I'll yell it. And it's, you guys know it's rally, sir. Rally scoring, right? Up to 15? Okay.
Stefano Krancic, referee here, Dave, from Rainbow Beach in Chicago. I know you love that facility, Dave. And luckily for you and our 6 followers, big feature on that facility coming up. Samzon, Dave, off the court for more than 2 years after a car accident. He's just now getting back into it, just in the last few months. Telling me before this match, Dave, that Oscar's the guy to beat in Southern California. He's seeded 3rd here, but in big ball circles in SoCal, he's considered the top guy right now. The courts are a little bit unpredictable right now, Dave, because of the rain. The sidewalls are, I would say, a little bit wet, so you're not exactly sure how the ball's going to react when it hits the sidewall. That's part of outdoor sports.
One plays 3.
You will never hear Samzon brag about anything, Dave, but I asked him how many tournaments he won. He didn't answer. I said it has to be more than 400. And he just agreed. I mean, it's just, you're talking about a guy who's winning at least, if you combine singles and doubles, 30 tournaments a year for the last 15 years.
4 plays 1.
Dave, there's years plural he didn't lose a match. He looks good here so far.
That was a double bounce back there.
Where?
On that serve.
Oh, really?
5 plays 1.
Okay.
But, you know, he was just dominating. He's always dominated. He's always had the shots, but also with that shot selection he has, his incredible power.
I couldn't see you. You were in my way.
You're going to play it over.
What is that? It's hard to tell.
Well, it hit past the line on the deep line, but might have clipped the line.
This is an argument or a discussion we've had so many times that the line is in.
5 plays 1.
Samzon came and said line is good on the back line, and then said line is bad on the short line.
Right.
So he said it right.
Two plays 5.
Must be so great for Samzon to be back on the court, Dave, because when you're as great a player as him, and you can't play for more than 2 years, it's hard.
3 plays 5.
What were the injuries he had? Broken bones? What?
I think it was a hip injury.
6 plays 3.
That blowtorch requested and demanded by Bernie. He wants optimal conditions for his quarterfinal doubles match, Dave.
4 plays 6.
How did it work out for him?
What do you think? Whoever demands the most loses the most. Do you really need to warm up if you've already played 4 matches in the day.
5 play 6.
Not a 30-minute warm-up.
I mean, not at any warm-up. If you said there's no warm-up allowed, would the different people win?
No, same
No,
people.
Exactly. So,
You good? 6 play 6.
when the temperature's like this, Dave, and the sun's gone down, you can
7
literally
play
play
6.
forever.
First time out.
Altogether at 7 here as the sun setting in Tucson, Arizona at Clark Park. Had some pretty stormy clouds come through. There was
Okay, play
sort of
in.
the after
7
effects of a
play
hurricane
7.
that went into the Gulf of Mexico and spit out over land, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona, and Mexico. We're getting the end result of it. Mixing in with our already crazy monsoon season kind of led to coastal rains.
Tucson had to be one of the rainiest places in the country for the end of July through August,
9
right?
play 7.
Seemed like it every day it was raining.
Lots of rain. I would never bring up the weather with you as an outdoor tournament is approaching. I learned that lesson.
8 plays 9.
No, I just treated it the same way I treat everything that you say to me.
Right.
I don't know why you would differentiate weather from other things.
I just have another thing to add to the list.
I just told you how it was going to be, and then it be.
It did be. So I have to give you a lot of credit for that.
10 plays 8.
And even in the worst of rain, right, that we could possibly get, we still are able to get all these matches in.
Right.
Nine plays 10.
Incredible rally there. Oscar hit such a great lob there deep to Samson's left. Samson sky hooks a right corner kill. Oscar just barely gets it back, and Samson's got that whole open court to score his 11th point.
Eleven plays 9.
There's the best shot in big ball handball. That stiff arm left from Samson.
Twelve plays 9.
Samson really on fire now, just playing perfect ball here these last 3 rallies. And this is pretty much an insurmountable lead.
13 plays 9.
Close to it in rally scoring. Samson just needs to win 2 of the next 8 rallies. His odds just went down.
Timeout.
Smart timeout. Samson calling one here. So he hasn't played ball in a couple years because of the accident.
Right.
And so when you say he recently came back, is that like within the last couple months?
Yes.
Or wow.
Yeah.
To be at this level, pretty impressive.
Right.
You know, and a hip injury is tough in handball.
I play in. 10 plays 13.
Nice play there from Sordia.
Samzon didn't get that return high enough. Gave Oscar a pretty good look at the fly kill.
11 plays 13. Deep. Possible match point 14, serves 11.
Nice.
Samzon didn't do enough of that shot in front court. Samzon taking out Alberto Pizzano.
12 plays 14.
Could be it. And it is. First game going to Samzon Hernandez, 15-12 over Oscar Little Gremlin Sordia.
Does not sound like a very affectionate.
I'm not sure where, you know, they always have an origin where you get these nicknames. I don't think anybody put them into a microwave.
Yeah.
So I don't think that was it. I don't think they poured water on him. I'm not sure how he came up with that, but
0 plays 0.
that's the nickname. Little Gremlin.
I can only think that maybe he has a tendency to get upset during the match because, you know, gremlins get
Pretty
mad.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just flip out at any moment.
Yeah.
1 play 0.
Have you seen that though?
Well, this is my first time seeing him play.
Side out.
No, we watched him play in the old days. He was just a young kid back then.
1 plays 1.
Remember, he used to hang out at all the tournaments. Come on, man. He was good back then, too. There's no surprise that he's top 3 SoCal. I can't believe you don't remember.
2 plays 1.
The guy who remembers everything.
I don't think he's ever been part of a boiler.
He played in all of our tournaments. He looks the same.
I introduced myself to him about 10 minutes ago. Never saw him
Sure, it
before.
makes him feel good.
I don't think he knew me either.
He knew who
3
you were.
plays
I
1.
don't think so.
He was so young, though, he was running on the court playing in between the pro matches. But you
Oh,
can
yeah, I
tell
don't
he was
know.
good. Look at this shot.
Two plays 3. Four plays 2.
Oscar defeating the other Alberto in the quarterfinals, Alberto Tavares from Phoenix. 2 games.
Five plays 2. Three plays 5.
The winner of this stage plays the winner of the #1 seed, Brian Medina and Chava.
Here's a quick look at the courts. Beautiful view on a Saturday night. Weather's absolutely great right now.
Okay, time in. 4 plays 5. Five plays 5. 7 plays 5. Plays 5.
Oscar taking control here in game 2, Dave. The referee can make the players wear gloves if their hands are
good. 9 plays 5.
making the ball slide. Kill shot opportunities.
11 plays 5.
Just about out of this second game as a result. Big setup here. Very hard to shoot the ball from deep in big ball with your opponent in front of you. Hard in small ball also, but
6 plays 12. Plays 6. Oh. 13 plays 6. Seven plays 13.
Nice little underhand paddle there for the 14th point for Oscar, trying to force this tiebreaker. And it looks like he's probably going to get one. Pretty big mountain to climb when you're down 7-14 in rally.
8 rallies in a row.
Plays 14. Nine plays 14.
Samson, he's not giving this game away.
And I thought he would, but he's certainly...
Bounces right back up after this dive and wins the rally with this shot.
And then he calls a timeout. Smart play.
Well, this is a 4-minute timeout.
Okay, play in 10 plays 14.
Have to go fly the drone for that one.
And then he gets 3 more minutes.
It is game over. And it is, and we're going to go to a tiebreaker here at Clark Park as the semifinals of the big ball men's singles continue. I'm not sure if this is a major upset. I don't think so.
Oscar,
Just based on the, upset in the making, based off of what has happened with Samson with the injury that he had in a car wreck coming back to the game.
I think this one's too hard to predict. And I think this is about what we'd expect, a very close match between these guys. And I think even if Samson was in top form, this is still going to be a very close match. These are two of the top 4 guys in the sport right now.
I believe that Sordia has entered the tournament
0-0.
for September already.
I also believe this is Sordia's first tournament outside of California.
Could be.
And that makes a big difference, Dave. Unfamiliar with the surroundings, totally different atmosphere and vibe. Notice there was a mention of Brent Bittigan's mustache in the Saturday Night Boiler. I don't talk about people's mustaches, so it was clearly someone who was at it. Noticed it.
Must have been an editor's note.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot right there. Reaching out, barely getting that ball to the front wall, but it clips the sidewall for a point for Samson Hernandez.
1-1.
You can tell Samson really wants to win this one.
When you're the big dog and the young pup comes along and everyone's talking about him, you certainly do not want to lose. Even if it's not the finals and it's an earlier round, you put everything into it. It's almost as if to say it's not your time. And look at that beautiful shot.
This is the shot of the tournament here.
He puts the spin on this ball to keep it up front. Watch this. Spin, clips.
Incredible.
He has the wrong spin. That ball won't even make it.
All while trying to avoid breaking his fingers on the side wall. There he is again.
See, he could easily go to the right side there as well, and instead he hits a perfect shot down the left, and Sordia has to just kind of freeze. He can't anticipate. I guess he could guess. But you just saw with Samson, he can bend his wrist and make the ball go all the way to the opposite side of the court.
Oh, this game's all about the wrist. Oscar has these great returns where he's able to put the ball right on the side wall and high.
3-3.
Oscar sort of has that Chava style. 2 great hands, great lobs, a lot of speed.
Kind of reminds me of Ibanez.
4-3.
Juan Santos. Kind of has the same body style, sort of the same smooth swing.
Four.
Oh my goodness. It's like a highlight reel. He's using a backhanded left flip right here into the side wall. Side wall first, then the front wall. I mean, you see people get to that and they'll just hit it to the front wall. But using the side wall to cut the ball speed, that's gross. It's hard to wipe off a wet ball when the courts are somewhat still wet. It's very humid out here. Players aren't playing with gloves.
5 plays 5.
Samzon Hernandez and Oscar Sordia here in a tiebreaker to determine who will be in
6 plays 5.
the final of the men's big ball 3-wall singles. Clark Park Icebreaker number 2.
The ice ball.
The Ice Bowl. The September event is actually the Clark Breaker Clarktoberfest.
September.
Clark.
7
You're
plays
so
5.
adamant about
I don't
that.
even
You
know how
might
to
as
say
well.
it right.
Yeah.
Once it didn't stick, I started adding different months to it.
6
Just
plays
wait till
7.
Clark Simber comes along
Yeah.
and Clarkuary. I know
That
you
one I
would.
can go for.
How about Clark?
Yeah.
Clarprol? No.
Yeah.
8 plays 6.
I was
Eventually-
going to say, Dave, that the icebreaker is a major, but every icebreaker is a major.
Nice inside out, pushing Samzon off that right wall. Good play from Sordia. That was also a good play. Ball comes to you in the service box, and you just let it bounce all the way to the front wall. Take a little extra time.
7 plays 8.
I was surprised Sordia caught up to that. Samzon now has 9, Sordia 7, going to 15, rally scoring. Are you saying this is also the first tournament back for Samzon, or is it the first
No,
couple
this is-
tournaments?
Yeah, first couple tournaments, first year back.
9 plays 7. Hold it.
Play has come to a screeching halt here, Davis. These players are starting to feel the fatigue from all day of playing at LA Fitness.
And no sleep coming into the tournament.
Yeah, you can't sleep when you're driving all night.
You do it your way. I once drove
9 plays 7.
from California to St. Louis, and I can't even remember going through the Dakotas.
The one thing I'm going to give you a lot of credit on is your driving.
Thank you. I try to make it an experience. Nice point there from Samzon. Look at the replay here. He sees Sordia coming back toward the middle, and he just passes him.
Timeout. You took a timeout?
Watch this play.
Big point there also. Late in this tiebreaker.
Okay.
I mean, he had to put that in the right spot. Perfect to get it past Oscar. Okay, back to my driving. Sorry.
He's one of the few people I would trust to take me on a road trip. I've been picked up at the airport by a few handball players, and I mean, you want to talk about near-death experiences? Never again.
8 plays 10.
I only trust one person that'll drive, and I'm a passenger in, and that's my mom. That's it.
Yeah.
Mom, former race car driver.
Wow. Wow.
You think I'm good?
11 plays 8.
Now I know where you got it. You couldn't have just developed that on your own. It's kind of like handball, driving. It's learned from family sport.
12-8, winding down this match, going to 15, looking to get into the final. Oh my goodness. 13-8 here. Samzon somehow, it's not even really a dive. It's sort of like a kind of a breakdance move where you kind of land on your chest and roll back out like the worm. Watch this. Watch this from Samzon.
Wow. Incredible.
And I love how these athletes can jump like that. Here it is in fast motion. I like how they can just jump and somewhere midair they catch their balance.
This guy's got balance.
Look at him. That's an athlete right there.
13 plays 8.
Put a number on that dude. I'm rooting for that guy too.
Love that camera.
Samzon thought about diving for that one as well.
We definitely can pick up the ball better under the lights as viewers here.
Don't pick up the players as good. They seem like they're in the shadows. We definitely got the bugs. The bugs and the ball show up perfectly. That was something we didn't anticipate when we got the lights. All these bugs.
Well, it's the time of year.
Look at that. Almost got it back to the front wall, and Samzon now scoring his 14th point. A chance to close it out here and go to the finals of the men's big ball singles. Samzon Hernandez serving at 14-10.
Possible match point, 14 plays 9.
No, trust me, it's 14-10.
That's Samson's favorite shot. He does not put it away. Let's see if it costs him here. It's a great match. Definitely one of the best matches of the tournament.
Well, because you can feel how drained Samzon Hernandez is. And the fact that he's still fighting like this is unbelievable. That was contact, right?
Yeah. 10 plays 14.
You have to give Sordia some credit here. This kid's playing a legend.
10 plays 14.
These are always the best matches. Legend versus up and coming. That's what you want in every sport.
Against the guy that you're going to pass a torch to. Look at that. It takes a lot of moxie to hit a shot like that. And it's at match point, too. He misses that, and Samzon moves on. Now he gets the 11th point and a timeout.
I mean, this is part of what makes the Killian and Paul Brady rivalry so intriguing. They're both so great.
11 plays 14.
Generational. The new guy against the legend.
This is match point.
No way.
Oh, that's one of the shots of the tournament. That brings it at 14-12.
Oh, I mean, this match looks over right here. I mean, any shot he returns is not a kill, and he's out of the match. And he knew it. So he had to go for that. A lob there would not have worked.
12 plays 14.
Match point number 3. He gets right in front of him there. 2 dives.
Oh, he rolls out of the way, so the ball doesn't hit him. That was an athletic play even from Sordia. Both players diving on the floor there. Watch how Sordia at the very end of this rolls out of the way so he doesn't get hit by the ball. And he gets himself right back into the position to get that return, but Samzon hit it in the perfect spot. And Samzon advances to the finals of the big ball singles here in Tucson, Arizona.
That guy's incredible.
No kidding.
Had to give him all. Woo!
We follow Samzon around here just a little bit. You never know what's going to happen. Sordia had a good tournament, made it to the semis, lost against a legend. Samzon Hernandez now in the finals. For Dave Fink, my name is Dave Vincent. We'll have more continued coverage from Icebreaker number 2, the Ice Bowl in Tucson, Arizona, right around the corner. Thanks for tuning in to WPHLive.TV.